The Arizona Cardinals have a very interesting matchup coming up this Sunday against the Chicago Bears, and I say that's interesting because the Chicago Bears are a very weird team. Bears fans, you can probably attest to this, but the Bears are the worst team in the NFC North as it stands right now, the most stacked division in football, as the Lions are 6-1, the Packers are 6-2, the Vikings are 5-2, and here they are with a record of 4-3. They are also undefeated at home, and they will not be in Soldier Field this game. They're going to be in Arizona, and they have an 0-3 away record, which is very good for us. It bodes well, but that's why I say they're weird, because at home, they are dominant. They get it done, but on the road, they can't get a win, so Caleb Williams has yet to win a game on the road, which is good for us. Like I said, we just don't want to be the first team that drops a game to them, so we got to keep this thing going, and to do that, we're going to have to do a lot, because this team offensively could be very dangerous, but their defense is where I think they thrive at. From a talent perspective, I think they have a really tough defense. They are great at tackling. They're very smart, very high IQ, but they're about middle of the pack. They don't allow a ton of points. They allow 17 points per game, which is not fantastic for us. They don't really allow teams to score in the red zone. Opposing teams' third down conversion rate is 32%, where the Cardinals need to be very good and execute at a high level. And opponents' yards per play, they don't allow a ton, ranking 9th best in the league with 5.3, and they allow 319 yards a game, which is ranked 11th. So the Bears defense is pretty dang good. As you guys see, their run defense about middle of the pack, and then their pass defense is about the same, if not a little better. It probably trends upwards, but I would still say it's about average. But like I said, the things that stand out to me are the Bears do not allow a ton of yards, they don't allow a ton of points, and they don't allow you to convert on third down. And like I said too, they don't let you score in the red zone. Those are all areas that the Cardinals are going to have to excel at. Like third downs in the NFL are absolutely huge. You have to be able to convert those. And if you have a game where you're like 3 for 12 on third down, it's going to be a rough day for you. You're probably going to lose. If you also can't get things going in the red zone and you're settling for field goals and you score under 17 points, you're also going to have problems. So the Cardinals have to be on their A game, and they have to make sure they excel in these areas. And with the game we just had against Miami, it is honestly fantastic because with how dominant their pass defense is, we shredded them. It is a great confidence builder. Cardinals got to continue to roll. They have to continue to get Marvin Harrison, continue to get Trey McBride involved. Cardinals always rely on the run, so James Conner will probably have at least 15 carries this game, so he needs to at least crack 60-70, and it's definitely going to be a battle. And if I'm not mistaken, another thing that is very interesting is the Cardinals have played like one of the hardest or the second hardest schedules in the entire league, and here we are with a record of 4-4. Chicago's the opposite. They played one of the easiest schedules. I mean, so far, as you guys see right here, they played the Titans, not a great team, beat them by 7. The Texans are a pretty solid team. They lost by 6. Colts, not a fantastic team. They lost that one by 5. The Rams, pretty solid team if I had to say so myself. Panthers, not good. Jaguars, not good. Commanders, really well. They played them fantastic. Jayden Daniels was coming off a rib injury, but they still held them, and the Commanders got lucky on a Hail Mary. So the Bears should have beat the Commanders, who we got blown out by. But their schedule has been relatively easy. So this game is going to go one of two ways, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and talk about the Bears real quick, because DeAndre Swift has been having himself a very low-key season. It is not fantastic, but in spurts, he's been really freaking good. 4.2 yards a carry, 454 yards, 4 touchdowns, and the thing that is concerning is his last 4 games, he had 16 carries, 93, 21 carries, 73, and he scored a touchdown in all 4 of these, by the way, 17 carries for 91, and against Washington, 18 carries for 129 yards. All 4 touchdowns have come in the last 4 weeks, scoring 1 in every game. I'm a little concerned because the Cardinals' run defense is not fantastic, but they have been playing bend but don't break. They have actually been playing pretty well for the talent level that we have, so I am very excited to see what we can do against a rookie quarterback, and I think DeAndre Swift is going to be the focal point for them. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. But the one thing the Bears do have is a ton of weapons. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, DeAndre Swift, Cole Kmet. A lot of guys on this team, and DJ Moore, one of the most versatile playmakers in the entire NFL, has 341 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns on only 33 receptions. Pretty solid season so far, especially with all the talent there. And they also have a guy named Rome Odunze, who's also a rookie, with 287 yards and 1 receiving touchdown on 20 receptions, and this is a guy Cardinals fans wanted if Marvin Harrison wasn't available. It's going to be interesting to see how he pans out. I am a big fan of Rome Odunze. Obviously, I wanted Marvin Harrison Jr. We got the guy that we wanted personally, or at least I got. Roma's a really cool prospect. I like what he brings to the game, and I think he is going to be a very solid asset for you guys. So keep building with him. He's going to be a star one day. And I'm not going to talk about Keenan Allen too much because he's been injured for a lot of the season. But I mean, when he's playing, one of the best route runners in the league, a very fantastic football player. So we're going to go ahead and go to Caleb Williams, who has 9 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, almost 1,500 yards on a 62.8 completion percent, 45.8 QBR, and he has been pretty shaky to start the year. He's a rookie, so in spurts he's been pretty decent. Like, you can't hate on Caleb Williams. Like, the season he's having is perfectly fine. After CJ Stroud came into the league, everybody's rookie expectations have skyrocketed to the moon, and now Jayden Daniels is doing something similar, so it's very interesting to see. But Caleb Williams has had flashes, like against Indianapolis, as you guys see, threw the ball 52 times, but still 363 yards, 2 touchdowns. Against Jacksonville, his best game by far, wasn't even close. He had back-to-back great games against Carolina, 20 for 29, 304, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Then 23 for 29, 226, 4 touchdowns and an interception. Like, Caleb Williams has shown flashes, but he has not been consistent, and that is something Bears fans will tell you for sure that they are iffy on. People want Justin Fields still. I don't know. I think they made the right decision personally going to Caleb Williams, but honestly, I think we all knew there was going to be a learning curve here because Caleb Williams was not going to be NFL ready right off the rip. Or at least that's what I said. I didn't say he was going to be the most fantastic prospect coming out. He was going to have to actually develop because he was somebody who was escaping a lot in the pocket, had to be super evasive, and he was really good on the run outside of the pocket. Within structure has not been fantastic. So he has to kind of develop that in the NFL, and I think that is very possible. And I still think it was the right decision. I think he is going to be very solid for you guys for a long time. So you guys just got to keep building this thing. Offensively, you guys have a ton of talent. Defensively, I think you guys are really, really solid. I think the defense is the bright spot on this team. And I'm a little worried as a Cardinals fan because Kyler Murray and James Conner, those guys are going to have to kind of go off. I probably lean a little more James Conner than anything, but like at the end of the day, this offense is going to have to play very, very sound football. Excuse me, but they're going to have to play really, really sound. Like I said, third down conversions are going to be huge in this game. Bears don't give up points, so when we get in the red zone, we have to convert for touchdowns. You can't get to the red zone 3 times and settle for field goals and score 9 points. Like, that's just not going to cut it this game. So when we get there, we have to convert. And I'm not even going to say turnovers are like a massive part in this because I think we're going to have plenty of opportunities with the Bears offense. I think we are going to get some stops on them, but if we do turn the ball over, I don't think it's going to be the end of the day like in previous games. But obviously you want to cut back on those. Like, that's just common sense. It's the NFL. You don't want to turn the ball over. If you can do that every single week, we will be great. Kyler hasn't done that all season. He's only thrown 3 interceptions, so I think we're going to be in a very good spot. But those are the keys for me, and if I had to make a prediction for this one, man, I'm gonna say the Cardinals are gonna walk away winning this 21-17. I think it's going to be close. We've been winning games on game-winning field goals. I think we're going to walk away by 4. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think it's going to be a really good matchup as well. I can't wait to see Caleb versus Marvin, Kyler versus Caleb, however you want to spin it. Should be a fantastic matchup, and I am excited. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this down in the comment section below, though. Bears fans, Cardinals fans, drop your predictions down in the comment section below. What team is coming out on top? Take the bias apart and let me know. I think this game could go either way, but if you guys are new to the channel and ended up enjoying today's video, man, consider hitting that subscribe button. I post Arizona Cardinals and NFL related content, so if you're a fan of either of those, this is the perfect channel for you. But like I said, man, that is all I got for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Mythic. Peace out.